Hello, hello. All right, chat, how's everyone doing? All right, chat, well, I've been, so since last stream, I've been like trying to master some of the sound settings just to make things sound a little bit better. So please, feel free to let me know in the chat, like, how do you feel if the music is too loud or too quiet, or my voice is too loud or too quiet. Just let me know and then we can play with things around a little bit. I think I'll just wait just a little longer and then we can just start drawing. Thanks for the feedback, Demon Bear. Appreciate it. Yep, I think we're good to go. All right, so from last time, we did this. So if you weren't here last time, basically I started working on the Stalos down-facing walking animation. So basically these streams are going to be me streaming mostly my animation process. So basically the game right now is at a point where it's pretty close to... well, the combat is pretty close to being like roughly done. Link can already attack, he can take damage, he can deal damage. There's enemies, knockback. It's in a pretty good spot, I'd say. So for now, basically I'm trying to gear things up for devlog number 2. And what's missing for number 2 is, well, I have two enemies, the Keys and the Stalos. The Keys is done. Basically, it's all done, the animations and the coding. The Stalos, the coding is like 90% done, just missing the animations, and that's what we're going to be working on today. So yeah, we did half an animation, so we just did his legs. So today, we are going to be drawing the rest of the skeleton. So pretty excited about that. Let's just get started. Alright, so you can probably see in the cycle, I'm pretty happy with the way that the legs turned out. I think the perspective looks pretty good. It flows really well. There's enough bounciness to it. So we're just gonna keep going. I've drawn this blue line skeleton, and I still think it looks quite good. So I'm just gonna keep it. And now we're just gonna go from so legs are done, and then we're gonna do torso, then torso, probably hands, arms, and then the skull. So let's get to it. Deal with some layer management first. All right. Everyone's having a good weekend, chat. BRB Basher, is the Stalos wearing tunic to avoid having to draw ribcage, or was that in the original Stalos? Right. The Stalos wears a tunic so I don't have to animate a ribcage, because that is a lot of work. Dude, Sonic Rush soundtrack is peak. You just gotta have it. By the way, I apologize if my voice sounds a little off. I'm recovering from like a little cold. Almost 100%, just a weird voice. But that should be fine. All right. Here we go. Oh shit, today is May the 4th. Ah, cool. So I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna start by drawing his the orange tunic, because that should provide a pretty good foundation for positioning the arms and the arms, the head, and the spine. So we'll just go for that. Yeah, it does kind of suck, but I mean, at least it wasn't a full flu. It's just a little sore throat, some runny nose. I mean, it's fine. I've been through worse. And yes, Chow, I have added more Sonic music to the playlist. One note I have from previous stream is that I did not do this nearly enough. Whenever I like to draw anything digitally, I always like to alternate my view from mirror to original. When you mirror things, it just helps to get like a fresher view of whatever it is that you're drawing. And it generally just makes things just look better, because then you catch some mistakes that, you know, because you're so used to what you're drawing, you just, it just mistakes that you don't really notice. It's kind of like when you're drawing on like a flat table and the piece of paper is in a perspective, you don't realize it, but the things you're drawing closer to you tend to be, tend to end up getting smaller than the things further away from you. So, you know, it helps to just have like a more clear, objective view of the things that you're doing. So the way that I'm also gonna go about this is because I'm dealing with fabric right now. I'm going to do an approach where I start with drawing keyframes. So you know, for the cycle, we can see the timeline I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frames total for the cycle. Some of these are in betweens, some of these are keyframes. So generally, it's better to start. It's easier to start with the keyframes, so then in betweening is just a matter of kind of filling in the blanks between one keyframe and the other one. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I just from the first one I skipped straight to the fourth one. So now his shoulders are all the way up. So position number 1 goes a little up, a little more up, and then all the way up, and then it starts tilting. So we're just gonna go from here. The Demon Dragon theme from Tears of the Kingdom. Demon Dragon theme. I don't think I ever listened to that one. It's been so long since I played Tears of the Kingdom, though. Probably this one. Okay. Changing a little too much this detail, so I'll change that. I mean, I think that the soundtrack for Demon Bear, I think the soundtrack for Breath of the Wild and Tears fits the kind of game that it is, like, really well. But I do understand how, you know, it may put off some people, especially considering the type of music that Zelda usually has. I think for the game it perfectly works, but I mean, I totally get it. So your shoulder slowly goes up and then it kind of crashes down. I wonder if there is a way. So, okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think for the, you know, future releases, should Zelda have like two kind of branches of games? One of them being more traditional, like old Zelda formula, and you know the new open world formula, or do you think that the games should kind of try to, you know, mesh them both together, like in a better way? What do you guys think? Three branches. Okay, let's hear it. Good point. Yeah, open world, top down, traditional 3D. Yeah, good point. Yeah, top down. I haven't played the newest one, the Echoes of Wisdom, but that looks really interesting. It's more like top down, right? They definitely do feel different. Yep. Shoulders feeling good. Yeah. I think I'll start with the shoulders. I'm not too big on how the fabric is moving. think the shoulders are moving pretty okay. Still going for that more asymmetrical look. Again, he is just a skeleton walking, a pretty weak one, so... Oh, the Echoes soundtrack, I have never heard any of that, so it didn't do much for you. Oh, speaking of the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. Dumb comment, but I feel like I'm animating a taco right now. It's like a taco, like swinging around. Oh, I think I should have... Let's try to do some more fabric swinging to the sides, actually. Yeah, right now it's a little too up and down. There's a good follow through on the fabric though, so that's fine. I see a discussion about side characters, huh? Alpha Pro, I definitely agree with you. So, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this, to be honest. Okay. We have guidelines. Now let me try to tweak this. Hey Cheese Chair, have you seen there's a YouTuber, I think his user is Triple Jazz. I forgot the name of the project, but at least he was. I'm not sure if he's still working on it, but he was making a hand-drawn 2D Sonic game, and it looks really good. And like he started like a long time ago. Spirit Fair, I never played that one. Yeah, he started like he started publishing videos about it a long time ago, and it got really popular. Like I remember watching that when I was in high school or something. Yeah, I think it was canceled. I think he said something about just it was just too much I think it was tough to code it, and yeah, I totally see it. Oh yeah, there is a Sonic 2 remake. Are you talking about... No, Sonic 2 HD is done, right? There's the Sonic... There's the one that was in 3D, and then there was a Sonic 2 HD. Was 2 HD finished or no? I forget. Oh, just first two zones, yeah. Hey Platypus, what's up? Yeah, I remember you from last time. I still have the... Was it who requested the Pizza Tower music? I still have it here. Oh, by the way, forgot to say. So, I've streamed on Thursday, and today I'm streaming again. After this, I think I'm doing pretty good with streaming. I'm liking doing it. I'm actually going to be releasing a poll soon, basically to kind of probe around and see the times that, you know, are the best that, you know, people would like to see me streaming. So I'll try to make it a more regular thing and a more steady schedule, so you actually know when it's coming. Time zones are indeed pretty tricky. So I see we have here 2 a.m., 1:42 a.m., 3:42 p.m. I'll say mine right now, it's 7:43 p.m. for me. I think I have some very flowy fabric. Looks good. The taco does look really good. So out of curiosity, because I mentioned it on the devlog #1, and I also have music for the game playing right now. So what do you guys think of Tunic? Has anyone played it? Well, Platypus, for now, well, normally, like, when my schedule was a bit more stable, like, I was mostly just kind of doing this and also drawing, just some, like, odd requests and whatnot. Right now, my routine's been kind of messy because I've basically just kind of come back from, like, a really big move. So for now, I'm only focusing on doing this. But probably as kind of things stabilize for myself, I probably can do some more things. I know for a fact that at some point I really would like to try my hand at possibly like trying some commission work and whatnot. Just kind of have to, you know, get someone that wants it. So, but we'll see. But definitely, like, a project fatigue is very real. But for now, like, if you just, for myself, like, I'm just I'm really excited to work on this at the point. Like, I also, because it's been too long and I just really want to, you know, kind of push the game forward because I couldn't work on it for such a long time. So, like, now I'm just kind of going full steam ahead. And thank you, Demon Bear. I will definitely possibly after like, you know, I finish the game, when it's like ready for devlog 2, I'm going to work on some samples so I can post it on Ko-fi and get some commission work going. What medium do I prefer, traditional or CG? That's a good question. Okay, so for myself, right, I noticed that I tend to kind of fluctuate. I tend to fluctuate between the ones that I'm interested. When I draw too much digital, I tend to get a bit fatigued and then, like, kind of just have to do something traditionally, and vice versa. When it comes to traditional, I really like to draw with pencils. I always take a sketchbook with me, like, wherever I go, with 2 pens and the automatic pencil. I really like to do some live sketching when I'm outside, just, like, you know, waiting for things. And I try to do everything in ink because I just like the practice that it gives. Kind of makes you feel more confident with your lines, you know, so you don't have to rely too much on erasing. Not like what I'm doing here, where I control Z like every other line. But, you know, it is what it is. Demon Bear, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, dude. So yeah, kind of going on that point, I have a Ko-fi. It's in the links in the description, and also it's rolling on the screen. But if you want to give me a follow, like I said before, I am planning on releasing some commissions soon, like getting open for commissions. So give it a follow, and I'll be hopefully posting it probably in the middle or at the end of this month. I'll start having some tiers there. Hey Platypus, I think it's live sketching is a skill. Like it's a skill in of itself, and it's really a matter of doing it as often as you can, and then and becoming confident with it. That's really what it is. You know, like don't feel bad if your sketchbook is full of like bad drawings. Just put effort in it. You know, just try your best, and if it doesn't look good, flip the page and just do another one. You know, it doesn't matter if it looks bad. Just keep at it. Just I like to think before you can draw, like every very good drawing that you see has like 1,000 really bad drawings behind it. I have seen the Zelda Space Project reel. I think it looks amazing. I really like that. And I just really think I think it's funny how the artist behind it also used this kind of like clear line art style, which it just is such a natural fit for Zelda. You know, using that whole like space exploration. Like, I don't know, that look just feels really good for it. Hey Demon Bear, let me give me 1 second and I'll tell you. I'm gonna plug the project here. Let me just check to see the name of the artist. Yeah, so it's the Zelda Space Project. I'm gonna type it in the chat. It's Zelda. It's in the chat. Zelda Space Project by Javier.eu. It's at least that's his Instagram page. Oh, too loud. But yeah, definitely give it a follow. It looks gorgeous. That's a new word. Pulchritudinous? Never heard that before. Danger is lurking at our every turn, chat. Happy birthday, Jova 5. Congratulations. Hey Jova, I have a suggestion. If you want to play OG Zelda again, I really recommend Zelda 1 Redux. It's a ROM hack you can get, and it just adds. It's the same game, but it just adds some just a quality of life, little updates that I think like makes the game. It helps the game a lot. If you want to give it a shot. Also, you know, if you want to kind of play the game again, but just like a slightly kind of fresh coat of paint, I suggest it. I'm gonna type it in chat. It's It's just search for Zelda 1 Redux. Yeah, no worries. I am liking this fabric. We briefly talked, Giova, we briefly talked about this in the previous stream. I'm gonna stick with my answer, my original answer. It's Majora's Mask for me. Hey, Cheese Chair, I'm curious. So, when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom, how do you feel about the kind of the crafting system? I remember I saw a video of someone. They found a solution for a puzzle where it's basically by using the time reverse thing and the just the ultra hand. Basically, they had like two slabs of metal, and then he would hop on a platform. Okay, so he would grab the platform, put the platform like in front of him, and then bring it back. And then he would hop on the platform, reverse the time, and then grab the platform next to him, and then take it with him, put it further ahead of him, and then bring it back to the ground. So basically he could just like, by doing and redoing it, he could like traverse the whole chasm with like no effort whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, it's obvious when you see it, but like when I played it, I just did not think of that at all. It's amazing how much you can cheese things in that. The weed sword. I guess it is a weed sword. Once again, I forgot to mirror. Let's see, hopefully it didn't ruin it. I think the fabric is looking pretty good. Double-edged sword game design wise. That's interesting term, a double-edged sword game design. Huh. Okay, now that we got the torso uh, pretty much done, I think it looks quite nice. Fabric is moving decently. Now we get to draw the spine, which should be pretty simple. So okay, Jova 5, I would be very curious to see how Nintendo would, if we're talking like official remake, I'd be really curious to see how they would handle a Zelda 2 remake. I mean, I can kind of see if, like say, like I'm doing a Zelda 1 remake. If Nintendo were ever do a Zelda 1 remake, the safest route they could take is to take the art style from Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom. And, you know, I mean, art style wise, I mean, they'd have to change a lot of the gameplay for Zelda 1, but they could do that. But for Zelda 2, I don't think they could do that because it just looks very stylistically different. Zelda 2 into a Metroidvania sounds amazing. That is such a good idea. Hey Demon Bear, I hope you get better, man. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, just, you know, good, take some good care of yourself. I think I'm gonna have to redo the spine. Yeah, it's moved up a little bit. Oh, no, I don't have to redo it. Thanks, Jova. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Platypus, definitely a Commentus. And in counterpart, the easiest one to animate is going to be the spike trap. Have I played the Oblivion remaster? I have not, actually. I have not played too much Oblivion. I played some Morrowind, very little Oblivion on the PS3, a lot of Skyrim on the PS3, and then I just kind of fell off from Elder Scrolls. I have never played Elder Scrolls Online. It's funny, the Elder Scrolls are interesting to me because I like the idea. For example, Morrowind. I really like the idea of playing Morrowind, but whenever I try to play it, I just can't really get too into it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but maybe someone else feels that way about a certain game. Cheese Chair, I saw your comment in the chat about open world games, and all I could think of was that the Eric Andre quote. Why would you say something so controversial and yet so brave? I feel like these are fighting words, but I kind of do agree with you. What's up, Alpha? And the funny thing is, I feel like so many games, game franchises, they are like leaning towards being more open world. And I feel like it just kind of, it loses the luster a little bit. All right, question. Would anyone here consider Mario Odyssey an open world game? Open zone, yeah, right. See, I think that that's interesting because I feel like there's a way to have open world elements in a game while not making it fully open world and still keeping that kind of sense of, you know, wonder. Like you still have a linear adventure, but within these like linear spaces, you have a space for exploration. And I think that's a really good balance. Alpha, now you have to elaborate. You can't just drop that and just not say anything else. That is pretty cute. Uh, Responded by politely declining. Or try your luck. Yes. Thank you, Pablo. Jeez, I was worried that there's gonna be some like whiplash with the music, but to be honest, I'm liking it so far. Every time, every time. Oh, by the way, we have some Sonic and the Secret Rings coming up soon. But Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow music, the best. Oh, Sonic Shadow Generations is so good. It's so good. If you're into Sonic games and you haven't played that, you should definitely play it. Ooh, looks so much better now. Alright, so when it comes to Sonic 06, right, I have played the original unmodded, like on the PS3, and it's interesting because, okay, so Sonic gameplay is the best one in that one, and it's funny because when you get used to it, you can flow really well, and it actually feels pretty fun. Cheese Cherry, if everybody just had the same, like if every game dev just had the same taste, then there's just no variety. Yeah, for sure. I have noticed that PO6 is it kind of you kind of need a beefy PC to be able to run it even with like lower settings. Like my previous computer before I got this one, I could run it. I could run it like decently if I had everything on like the lowest possible setting. And even then on places like Kingdom Valley, it still kind of was off. But I think Chaos X did say something about like trying to optimize it better, so hopefully. Alpha, if it does flirt, then you know something's going on with your code. Yet. Alright, chat, I think this is looking pretty good. Thanks, Cheese. It's all good, Cheese. Bye-bye. Alright, thanks for coming. And Alpha, your computer has an interesting mind. Alright guys, I'm gonna go refill my tea. I'll be back in like 2 minutes tops, okay? Gonna raise the volume for you. Alright, be right back. And I'm back. I ended up taking a little longer than I expected, but we are back now. I ended up getting tea and also a slice of pizza. Apologies for the jump scare. Alright, still passes the my vibe test, so I'll definitely keep this drawing. And now let's do the arms. Well, for me it's gonna be winter, and I'm planning to basically do this. Just kind of focusing more on this project and also my like online presence. You know, just do streams, make videos, get some commissions, figure out what to do with my Ko-fi page, etc, etc. So what are y'all doing with your summer and or winter? Why did I say and or? No, it's either summer or winter. Koljiva, that is such an honor. And thank you so much for these kind of words. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad that you feel that way, and hopefully these streams can you know, teach you something. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really truly do appreciate like every comment I get on my videos, like everybody coming to watch these streams. I even appreciate the comments talking about Nintendo taking down my game, but yeah, I do. Even if I wish they were just a little bit less. Oh, I just remembered. We have to draw hands. Well, I think we'll be fine. That's a good way to put it, Demon Bear. Definitely. For sure, yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Yeah, so for these, I guess I don't really have a choice but to do roughs. I can't really just wing it. Guys, it is time for Transform Mask Roulette. Is Krita gonna crash or not? Is it gonna crash? It did not crash. Oh, Krita is amazing. I've been using it for several years now. The one thing, it has a few quirks in my workflow, and one of them is a transform mask. Sometimes if I take like an animation folder and I try to move it around, sometimes it will just crash the program, I guess because it's just taking up too much resources to move the layer. But other than that, I mean, it's great. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but whenever you draw hands, always draw them bigger than what you think you're gonna need to draw them. It is such a common thing that even like experienced artists fall into, is when you draw hands, they tend to come out small because you're just focusing on them too much. So tend to draw them bigger rather than smaller. Because bigger feels better than smaller if you end up erring towards too big. I think I can merge these layers. All right. Well, nostalgia is a somewhat like complex feeling, so I guess it makes sense. Just found a slight mistake I made, but it's alright. Okay. I'll just match it like the profile animation just to make things a bit more, maybe make more sense. So in this one, the arm should now be getting closer. Hey Axel, it's funny that you talk about the music because there's actually a new piece of music composed for this, which I haven't shared yet. But I'm gonna share it soon. By the way, I haven't done this yet, but I really have to do this. I'm gonna shout out Boy Germs once again because he's the composer. Basically, he reached out to me with the demo for the dungeon music, and I just liked it a lot. So guys, do me a favor and go subscribe to Boy Germs on YouTube. I'm gonna get the link for his channel, and also he asked me to plug his YouTube and Instagram. So if you don't have Instagram, I guess YouTube is fine. I'm gonna drop his channel in the description or in the chat. But definitely give him a follow because he is just really talented. Just dropped his channel name in the chat. Please give him a subscribe if you can. His music is amazing. Thank you, DC Gaming. Hey Jiva, welcome back. I was out on my tea break, so I don't think you missed too much. We're now drawing the hands for the arms. I like to start by animating the hands first because they kind of dictate, they kind of give a better reference of the arm positioning. and also because hands are more complicated, so I just like starting with them. Alright, so right hand is looking pretty good. Do I want to have a bad time? I could put some more Pizza Tower songs. I mean, yeah, right now, mostly chill with some upbeat ones. So I guess it just adds to the variety. That's not a problem. Can a baby in a blender beat Legend of Zelda? Well, I mean, can it? And I do remember about the Discord server. I will think about it. I'll think about it. Probably I won't do it immediately. I'm kind of just trying to focus a little bit more on the streaming side of things, kind of figure that out first, more proper schedule, and then maybe after that I'll open it up if you guys really wanted to. Why is in the chat? Oh, that is so much better. All right. Yep, yeah, I know. I read it. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll definitely keep it in the plans. All right, both knives are looking pretty good. Following the profile view. Damn, honestly, it's actually starting to shape up. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Like, I'm not sure I am 100% satisfied with the way the torso is moving, but I think that it is, I think that it is pretty doable. I think it is very passable. So I think I'll just keep it as it is. It doesn't all have to be perfect. Never let perfect stand in the way of good. Cool Jeep is just saying how it is. Damn, I see. No, I mean, don't worry about it, dude. It's all good. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep going with the rough phase because do I need to do that? All right, so I'll just start with number two. Question number two, Alpha. Let me think a little bit more about it first, okay? But question number one, how to get a flow on Godot. All right, so the way I can tell you the way that I got started with, you know, how I started learning Godot. I think the first thing I did was following the Outback Nerds tutorial on how to do an ARPG. The way he explains things is very easy to follow. He explains code really well. Very, you know, he does things in a simple, optimized way that works really well. Really, there's a lot of... Actually, this is a really good way to kind of learn. That's kind of how I did it before I did Zelda. I built like a few, you know, very like rough like test projects. Start by... There's a lot of videos here on YouTube where it's a Godot kind of step-by-step on how to build a certain kind of game. And I recommend just kind of taking one of those videos when you find it good. You know, if you want to do like an ARPG top-down kind of thing, look for one of those and just follow the video. Do as he says, you know, explore a little bit, like add other things that you think you can, and just kind of go from there. That's how you build the experience needed to kind of, you know, make something a little bigger. Hey Kojiva, did you post a link or something for a video? Because if you did, it's not really showing up in chat. I'm not too sure if YouTube chat allows you to post links in the comments. Yep. Maybe just post the name of the YouTuber and the name of the YouTuber and the name of the series. Then people should be able to find it. Oh, I've watched a few Devworm videos. He's pretty good. What's the background music? Right now we are playing Game Land 3 from the Sonic Colors OST. By the way, if you look on my channel, I've opened up the playlist I use to the playlist I have saved like all the music to. So if you want to take a look there, feel free. Nice. Oh, Jiva, you can't really post links in the chat. YouTube doesn't let it. It just thought it doesn't share that at all. Oops. You've already posted the name and the name of the video on the YouTube, but I mean, that's the best you can do, really. Yeah, there it is. Just copy paste that name and everyone should find it. Mm. Hey, thanks. Hands are naturally gonna take a little bit longer, so you just gotta take your time with those. But so far, so good. Oh, hey, don't misunderstand me. So, like, this is, I'm not drawing on a mouse at all. I'm using a drawing tablet. I have seen people do some crazy stuff with a mouse, but I am not one of those people. I have found a potential time-saving thing. Let's see. No, not this one. I think this can work. Nah, not really. Maybe this one. I think the... let me think. I think a pretty good beginner one could be maybe the Wacom... Is it bamboo? No, I'm not sure. But they basically they sell these very small, you plug in with your USB, and it's not a screen, but it's already a great tool for to start out with. Yeah, like the Mimic said. Oh yeah. Yep. Very good beginner tablet. I used so right now I do have a screen tablet, but I think I used my bamboo for like 8 years, and the only reason why I swapped it was because it just broke. But you can get really, really good with just a screenless tablet, for real. All right, feels pretty good. Hey, Pop Prince, yes, I am working on basically the rest. So I've already drawn the spine, the torso is a cloth. Now I'm moving on to the hands. At the very least, we'll get the full upper body done. I want to get the skull done as well. I think we can do it considering how the skull is a 4-frame loop instead of an 8. Feels good. All right. Time to go for the second hand, which I'll make on a new layer. All right, thanks, Jiva. Take care. Mm. Hey Alpha, welcome back. Nice. What kind of pixel art? Are you doing characters or environments or just what are you doing? Oh, nice, nice. Just looking a little weird. Let's fix it. A poison and a fire dagger. Oh, interesting. I don't think I ever talked too much about kind of what my thoughts were when I was redesigning the enemy. So since we're drawing the Stalos, I'm going to talk about him. So when I was looking at reference for like official art on this enemy in particular, well, they hold swords in the game, not daggers, and I don't think they had any clothes on. And then starting from kind of like a Link to the Past, you know, they usually have like a kind of armor, like a light armor or something. But then the reason why I made them look a bit more like raggedy and daggers instead of, you know, swords is because, well, in Zelda 1, they are such a basic enemy that, you know, dies with like 2 hits of your weakest sword. So I figure, you know, he's not a strong enemy at all in this one. So I decided to make him look a bit more shabby to kind of reflect that. Including on the way that I animate him, that's why, you know, he walks like a bit weird, like, you know, with a weird pace and a little limp. That's the reason why. Good point, Helder. Definitely. That is kind of like something interesting about these old games, right? Is the fact that if you are going to go and reinterpret them, there's just a lot of space for the imagination. So there is like no, one true interpretation. Damn, I think it's easy for just redraw this one, to be honest. It just doesn't look good. Probably need to shrink the dagger in those frames right here. They're looking a little too big. That's better. That's way better. A little too subtle still, but we can make it work. Hey, Jiva, thanks. Appreciate it. Do I have a favorite game based on art style? Let me think about that. Let me think about that for a while. Nope, I'm here. I just been getting a little quiet because I'm just trying to focus on drawing. Ghost Hearts, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. How did I come up with the design? Well, so given that it's like, you know, it's an existing enemy, I like to look around at, I pay more so first I pay attention to the official art from the game. So I looked at some of the art from Zelda 1, which he kind of just looked like a basic skeleton in that one. Then I look into art of the future releases of the game, you know, so A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, etc. And then I just try to kind of see parts of the design that I like, kind of pick and choose from those, but also just try to add my own flair to it. Like this kind of design, like, you know, this top, is not really from like an existing design, but the boots and kind of like the skirt, that's more from the Ocarina of Time design, for example. So pick and choose, really. And also, you know, certain things like I adapt. For example, I didn't want to have like an exposed rib cage just because that would just be too challenging to animate, for example. So, you know, some of it is artistic, some of it is technical, basically. Yeah, I realized that too. Like when I looked at, especially for the boots, I also looked at the way I drew Link's boots, just to gotta give it some unity. I see what you did there, Demon Bear. Not a big fan of how the... Is it right or left? Let me see. Not too big of a fan of how the the right facing us looks like, but I think the left is good. I think I know what the issue is though. Pop Prince Maker, if you're talking about the song that was playing before, that was, let me check. Oh, dang, I think... Okay, I can go back. That was from the Pizza Tower OST, A Secret in These Streets. I'll just let it play again. Why not? Alright, we're gonna have to do some quick patchwork. Oh, Kojiva. How did I make the animation loop right after the last frame after? Wait for a bit. Oh, you can change that in the... So if you look at your animation timeline, you can determine the end, the clip end, and then when it hits that number frame, you should loop back to the beginning. Alright, it's time to do some patchwork by basically... This happens sometimes. So because I merged the layers, now I got to cut... Oops, sorry. All right, that is looking better. Koji, I mean, look, no one that is forcing you to stay here. If you want to go, you can just go. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm always gonna keep the VODs open. You can, you know, always be free to come and rewatch this. That is looking way better than before. Nice. Sometimes it really is all about feel. Paw Prince, I definitely see what you mean, yeah. That was only partially intentional. But to be honest, I'm rolling with it. swaggy blessings. I like that. I hate to admit this, but the way he walks is reminding me of that John Lennon meme. And once again, I am very okay with that. Oh, Jiva, so in Krita, you have your animation timeline, and then right here on the right, you see the onion skin, the audio menu. On the settings menu, you click here, and then you just change the number here on clip end. Hey, Pop Prince, thank you so much. Appreciate it, babe. Glad you could come. That feels really great. I like it. Does it pass the mirror test? I think it passes the mirror test. I am very happy with this, so feels good. Phew, all right. All right, guys. Tell you what, I kind of don't like that I haven't really started the skull yet, which is kind of a tricky part. But it is pretty late, so I think I'm actually gonna cut the stream off here. I'm gonna consider whether I just finish the skull in my own time and then just stream something else, like a different angle. But we'll see. Maybe next time I probably will do like a different angle, but just start with the skull, just so you know you can actually see me doing it. And you don't have to like watch me do legs, torso, skull again. So, but that's it. I think this was pretty good. Pretty happy with the progress. All right. Any last questions? Any last comments you want to leave? Just let me know. I'll just take here for just a little longer and just let the skeleton walk. Right, about next stream. Probably tomorrow I'm going to post a poll on the YouTube community tab, and I'm gonna try to take a few time slots, and I'll ask you guys, you know, which ones do you want to if it was more convenient for streaming, and then I'll just kind of go based off there. For now, I'm probably thinking I'm gonna stream twice a week, but I haven't quite thought about the days and the times yet regularly, so we'll find out later. Same as today, right? Okay. Sometimes some of the parts are greater than, no, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So maybe sometimes, you know, if something looks a little weird, you kind of have to look at it in context, and then maybe it makes more sense. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Everybody take care.